Hello, beautiful humans. It's me, Logann Grayce. It has been a really, really long time, but that's a story for another day. I'm making this video because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I am working with a recovery coach, and I was given this assignment, and I thought, maybe I should video it and post it and share it, because I'm working on being more vulnerable, but also getting rid of shame and stigma around mental illness. So the assignment I was given was basically, I have a lot of narratives in my head that tend to get in my way, and they really aren't true. And some of them are my own, and some of them are things that have been said to me that I've sort of adopted and have made my own, but they have been keeping me sick and they no longer serve me. So I wrote them down. There's a lot of them, and the assignment was to write them down and to burn them. So I've got a lighter. I have a lot of messages in my glass jar. I'm not going to instruct anybody how to do this themselves, because I don't want anybody to get hurt. So if this is an exercise that you decide you want to do, go for it, but just make sure you do it in a safe way. I have my water right here. I'm actually going to keep it even closer. So just in case, God forbid, things get a little smoky, I have the water. Also, just a trigger warning for anybody who's sensitive to anything that might, sound like verbal abuse, anything regarding BMI, body image, size, anti-fatness, diet culture, any of that. I don't get into any real specifics, but I just want to put a warning out there, because I just don't want anybody to be triggered. I know they're vulnerable topics. I'm not deep diving into anything. I'm basically going to be reading all of these messages and burning them one by one. And there is a very good chance that my cat Tina might make an appearance. I hope that she doesn't, just because I have fire. So here we go. And thanks for joining me on this. Stop crying, or I'll give you something to cry about. If you're just going to complain, we don't want to hear it. You have big eyes. Are you going to eat all of that? You are sloppy. You are lazy. You're so dramatic. Pursuing dance is unrealistic. It's just a hobby. You lie in your sleep. You're a liar. You're a pushover. You're a fruitcake. You're too much. I see how you eat, and you need to be careful. You look like you're getting a little really want to light that one on fire. You look ridiculous. That's what you're wearing. But if you do what the professionals tell you and recover, you can pursue dance. You have an ED and are sneaky and can never be trusted. Look what you're putting your parents through. You'll be back here again. You haven't gotten it yet. When will you get it? When will any of this sink in? You are a hopeless case. You're wasting people's time and money. If you take a year off before going to college, you'll never start. You don't know what's best for you. Being an actor is hard. Very few people make it. What's your backup plan if you begin to pursue a career in acting? When are you going to give up this childhood dream of yours? How much does X cost? How much does Y pay? Nobody believes in my abilities, so why should I? You are so cheap. Maybe if you chose a more stable career and a realistic career, you wouldn't be in this position. I don't feel capable and good enough to create and put myself out there. Not booking work from auditions proves I'm not good enough. How do you know your sexuality isn't just a phase, just like your ED? You're too pretty to be a lesbian. If you cut off all your hair, I'll break up with you. You look healthy. You look sick again. If I don't look sick, I'm not sick. I wish I had your willpower. Your BMI is normal, so you must be fine. You don't look sick. I didn't realize you were so broad. Just eat healthy. I can't believe you're still struggling with this after all this time. Do you know how many bills we have and all the documents from your treatment? So why aren't you cured? Why do you think any treatment would work if nothing has helped by now? You just want attention. You're a hypochondriac. I should have known to go to the ER sooner, despite being under a lot of meds and being told I was likely constipated. Just a little side note, I ended up septic and almost died. Your BMI is great, so you must be doing well. You're fine. You're just going to have to deal with the chronic constipation and pain because you have adhesions. Food will cause me pain. Eating will cause me pain. I'm not sick enough to need help. You're not sick. You get things done sometimes. You don't have ADHD. It's just deprivation and malnourishment. You use your ED and surgical trauma as an excuse for how your life looks. My friends and family are exhausted by me. Your financial issues are your own fault. You just make excuses. Everyone has stress. It's part of life. You've never been happy. You are too sick to know what's best for you. You are non-compliant and stubborn. You don't want recovery bad enough. This is exhausting. That was separate. This is exhausting. This is like all in my head all the time. Wow. I didn't realize how intense this was going to be. Logann likes to push buttons. Keep an eye on them. That was said to me by a provider. Well, actually said to one provider to another about me. I can't have curves. Logann, you have to decide whether you are a man or a woman. Fun fact, I'm neither. I'm non-binary. Work and financial stability are more important than recovery. You're exhausting. You're too pretty to be dressing like a dude. Your problem is not gender identity. You have mental health issues that need to be resolved. You're not trans. There's no such thing. How do you know that it's not your ED telling you to get top surgery? My life doesn't matter because I'm a burden on my family and society. I can't feel safe in a larger body. I can't trust myself or my body. You just need the right psych meds. I'm a burden on my family. The cost of living and recovery is so expensive. Why bother trying? It's shameful to need help. Being visibly queer means I have to work extra hard to prove myself to everyone. You dance so femme for someone like you. My appearance keeps me from booking roles. I don't know if I'd date you if you had facial hair. Nobody wants to help me get my art and stories out there. Nobody will want to help me get my art and stories out there. I'm too old and have struggled for so long that I'm going to be a statistic. It's all in your head and you're doing this to yourself. None of this is real. It hurts to be trans in the world, so why work on recovery? You are too fragile. I'm not worthy of financial aid. I'm not sick enough to need help or be in danger. I'm not safe in the world, so I need to hold on to my vices. I am in so deep, I feel like I can't get unstuck. You're exhausting. Last one. I don't have permission to eat. Seriously. Whew. All right. That's it. I survived. So for anybody who watches this, I want to thank you for, I guess, allowing me to be vulnerable and sharing in this really intense moment with me. And if any of these messages resonate with you, I hope that you could find a way to stop talking to yourself in this manner. And if people have spoken to you like that, that you can take those messages and burn them, either literally or metaphorically. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month. Please take care of yourself, get rest, nourishment. If you need help, ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help, and help can look like many different things. Financial, company, help with self-care. I could go on and on. There are resources out there. Feel free to message me under my video, and if you need any help, I can provide resources. And I'm sending so much love out there, especially to my trans, non-binary, and intersex family, because there's a lot of bad things going on right now, and a lot of people are against us, and I know that it makes it really hard to take care of oneself when there is so much stress that we are under, and our freedoms are being taken. So yeah, I just want to send a lot of love to everybody. And thanks for watching.